Hey, good morning everybody. As you probably know, I recently did a 3-part video, maybe 4 parts if you count the introduction, of sort of like a reply of my own, showing off my own DVD collection like Mike did, motherfucker Mike from cinemassacre.com. And I recently noticed that James is doing one, and right now I'm letting that load up so I can completely watch it without any interruption. So I thought I'd take this time to kind of show you the rest of the DVDs that me and my family have, and this is what I consider I guess you could say my reply to James' DVD collection, but this is more of the jewel cases. Now, in case you don't know what I mean, as you can see, these are jewel cases as well as sleeve cases, and the reason we have so many of these, ladies and gentlemen, and there's a lot more I'm going to have to show you later on in another part of in a second part maybe. But the reason there's so many is because we don't have enough blank DVD cases, the black DVD cases, to make covers for all of these. Because believe me, what you see here is not even the tip of the iceberg. And not only that, but we probably don't have enough ink, black or colored, in one cartridge, folks, to do neat covers like you've seen in the previous video. Do regular DVD covers, or even covers with text on them. In other words, you could read what's on the DVD. So I'm going to try to do my best here with what I have, and there's so many, excuse my language, there's so fucking many of these that it's not funny. And like I said, I may have to take more than one video. So let's start off here, folks, shall we? Now let's start off with the ones that are in there, that I just got out of there. And right here we have G-Force. Now the reason why some of these are just individual wise, I've mentioned this before, but if not, I use a program which is called DVD Fab 6, or in some people's cases Fab 8. And what it does is it makes an exact duplicate of the DVD all the way to the menus, to the special features and everything. And that's what I've been doing, and that's why you see a lot of these right here and so on. So right here we have G-Force, which I saw in the theaters 2 years ago. Very good movie. Kind of, I think, Rescue Ranger inspired, maybe. Here we have At Jesus' Side. My mom rented this because she thought it was a cute movie, and it is. It's a cute animated film. I'm thinking I might be showing this on the 6th, maybe on the last day of the Awanas program for the year. So we'll see. Might want to keep that on the side so I don't forget it. This here is a Christmas DVD I made. It's Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, as well as Christmas Carol the movie. My mom wanted me to get the Mr. Magoo Christmas Carol on here because she loves that one. She wanted me to find it, and I did. And then Christmas Carol the movie, in case you don't know, was made over in, I think, England. And it has Nicolas Cage in there as the ghost of Jacob Marley. So, and it's pretty good. It's got Kate Winslet actually doing one of the voices, doing the voice of Belle, as well as singing the theme song, or not the theme song, but the song for the movie, What If. So, that's a good one. Here we have one of the Back to the Future movies. I have all 3. This is Back to the Future Part 1. And then, of course, here's Back to the Future Part 2. Then here we have Flintstones, the Collector's Edition, the 1994 movie. Excuse me. And here we have the prequel, Flintstones and Viva Rock Vegas. Then here's Back to the Future Part 3, right here. Back to the Future Part 3. Then here we have Ghostbusters 2. I actually didn't go to and here's the thing about this. I didn't go to Netflix to rent this. My nephew, when we were watching him one time, brought it over because, he likes Ghostbusters and his family owns it. So, there you go. Then we have Prince of Egypt Signature Edition. Right there. Signature Edition, if you will. Then here we have Shrek 4, the final chapter. How to Train Your Dragon, right here. Kingdom Chums Original Top 10. Okay, now in case you don't know, Kingdom Chums was a Christian-oriented, created cartoon series and books, and they had a special back in the mid-'80s called Little David's Adventure, and they made a sequel later on called Original Top 10. Then of course I have Toy Story 2 right here. Toy Story 2. And then of course we have Toy Story, the original Toy Story right here. So that's pretty good. And that's those DVDs. Now we're going to move a little bit over to here, so you can probably see these. I'm going to have to turn these around, maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn these around. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I'm sure when you watch James's DVD collection video, you'll see that I'm not the only one that messes up. Here we have The Green Mile. Right here, The Green Mile is a good movie. We saw this on Bravo a week ago at my grandma's. Very good film. Here we have Goodfellas Special Edition. I will probably make a DVD case for this, but I'm waiting to get the second disc so I can make it full, have all of it. That's Goodfellas right there. Here we have Did You Hear About the Morgans? Funny movie. Now we're going to get into, some of these movies you may or may not heard of, because they're mostly Christian oriented movies or biblical movies. Like here we have the story of Ruth right here, and these are mostly ones that my mom likes to watch. Here we have Billy Graham, the earlier years, basically the Billy Graham biography. Everybody's Fine, starring Robert De Niro. It's actually a pretty funny movie, I think. And here we have a funny movie. It's Four Christmases, you know, with Vince Vaughn. Very good. Then here we have The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. My mom wanted this movie, so you know, I made a copy for her. So there's The Blind Side. Here we have the new Clash of the Titans. A little backstory on this. I was not able to copy it DVD to DVD, but for some reason I was able to copy it DVD to folder and then folder to DVD, which is kind of weird, because I was trying to do the same with Inception. Inception went folder to DVD, but it didn't go. It went DVD to folder, but it didn't go folder to DVD. But for some reason this one did. But there you go, the new Clash of the Titans. Here we have Why Do I Get Married 2. This is actually might have to be fixed a little bit because I did this off of the Windows DVD Maker, and it's a widescreen version, so I'm gonna probably have to do it again so that nobody has to zoom in or anything. Here we have Meet the Parents, the very funny movie, the one that started it all. Here we have To Save a Life. It's another Christian-oriented film. The funny comedy Death at a Funeral. It's pretty funny. It's got Chris Rock in it and Danny Glover. Here we have Fireproof and The Family That Prays. These are some of the. Now this is one of the movies that kind of like is like a variety movie pack where I put like 2 or 3 movies together. So here we have Fireproof and The Family That Prays. Then here we have the Judy Garland biography, The Life with Judy Garland. Very long movie, it's almost 3 hours. called Life with Judy Garland, Me and My Shadows. Here we have 12 Rounds, the extreme cut. You know, with John Cena, 12 rounds. Here we have G.I. Joe, the 2009 film. I have to make a cover for this. The only problem is we have ink, but most of these covers, like this one, are all black. So you kind of get where I'm going with that, right? Colored or not. And here we have Pearl Harbor. Right here, Pearl Harbor. Now we're going to get into some of the variety DVDs. Like I said, these are basically DVDs that, if you remember with VHS tapes, you know, with VHS tapes you would sometimes record a variety of programs or movies on them. That's the same with DVDs and even probably Blu-rays now. So here we have on this one, we have the Best of Dean Martin Celebrity Roast, Oprah Remembers Michael Jackson, Oprah Interviews Whitney Houston, and a few Whitney Houston music videos and a Beatles music video. Right there. See if I can keep these separate. Then here we have a variety of movies. We have I Am Legend, Godspell, and then we have the American Idol 2008 finale, as well as Live's 20th anniversary. Again, these are one of those variety DVDs or tapes that you would put movies and specials on. Then here we have E.T. the 20th anniversary. This is E.T. I have to make a cover for this eventually. Then right here is my Michael Jackson DVDs that I've made throughout the past two years. These are just some of the stuff that's on here, like the 2010 Grammy Earth Song Tribute, as well as Inside Neverland and Oprah and a few other things. There's 92 Concert and a few others. Pretty sure you can see some of those. And then here's the other one, another Michael Jackson one that I did. This one has his pre-memorial and memorial. It has his movie Moonwalker, his 92 Concert, and his introduction into the BET Hall of Fame. Then here we have the first one, and this is mostly all his music videos as well as his Super Bowl performance. And then right here we get back into the regular movies. Here we have Paul the Apostle. Here we have Beatles' Biggest Secrets, I think. This was on BBC. Yeah, Biggest Secrets. Right there. Here we have Esther as well. This is Esther, you know, from the Bible. Here we have the Gospel of John. The Gospel of John. Then we get into some of the variety ones with Christian that are Christian related. Like here we have Left Behind 1 and Left Behind 2, At Foot of the Cross music video, East to Rest music video, and some Beatle ones, believe it or not. But mostly it has just Left Behind 1 and 2. Then here on this variety movie disc, we have Spencer's Mountain, Beatles Help, and Left Behind 3. Then right here we have Beatles Let It Be movie, as well as the first 3 episodes of season 3 of the Beatles cartoon. And right here we have Beatles Yellow Submarine, as well as 3 cartoons from season 3 of Beatles. Beatles Yellow Submarine, that is. And here we have some Beatle related stuff like making a Beatles rock band, John and Yoko's Year of Peace, and I think Casting Crowns, Christmas celebration thing. And I will be back.